Hi, this is Matthew Cratter from Trader University, and today I want to talk about the latest in the global financial crisis and the stock market crash. If you're stressed about this bear market, if you want to stay abreast of the latest developments and what they mean, or you just want to see what I'm trading, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So the big news is that the Federal Reserve, the Fed, which is the central bank in the U.S., and probably the most important central bank worldwide, has announced unlimited quantitative easing. Now, quantitative easing is a nice scientific word that really hides what it is, but I've got a nice graphic for you. This is the famous money printer go burr. This is what the Fed is doing now. Printing money, trying to prop up the financial system, trying to drive stocks higher, trying to drive bonds higher, real estate higher, etc. They will eventually succeed at this, but they are not succeeding as we speak. The markets are down. The Dow's down more than 1,000 points as I'm recording this. And what's really extraordinary is that in spite of this money printing, and where the Fed is basically saying, we're going to buy your treasuries, don't worry, we'll buy your mortgage-backed securities, which are just baskets of people's home mortgages. We're going to buy corporate paper, the kind that's in money market funds. In spite of this, the market is still down very hard. And I think a lot of this is simply because the market is looking for fiscal stimulus at this point. Rather than central bank stimulus or monetary stimulus, they're looking for a big spending package to come out of the U.S. Congress, and including some form of free money, cash checks to everyone. And there's been a sort of political stalemate here, and it's really making the markets crash as we speak. Now, as part of this latest announcement from the Fed, I think Preston Pysh really nails it here, saying that the government is basically going to buy bonds, and prop up treasuries, prop up munis, etc. Basically, they're going to swap cash for all these bonds that are in trouble that mostly wealthy people are holding. And yet, if you own a small business or medium-sized business, they're just going to give you more loans. This is really typical of how our government functions, unfortunately. Now, you can make the argument it's important that the big companies survive, so that there's some jobs left. But this is not the sign of a robust economy where small and medium-sized businesses are being driven out of business as the big businesses are receiving bailouts. We don't have explicit bailouts yet, but we do have the Fed trying to stop the fall of the corporate bond market and the equity markets. So I thought this was very good. Also, Vis and Numerous had a great tweet, and I'll link to all these below. Federal Reserve to print infinity dollars, European Central Bank, the ECB, to print infinity euros, etc., etc. You get the idea. And then at the bottom, Bitcoin to print 21 million. This is how many Bitcoin will be in existence. It's fixed in the code. There's not going to be money printing in Bitcoin. In fact, we have the opposite happening. In a couple months, the amount of Bitcoin produced is going to be cut in half. So today, equity market's down hard, corporate bond market down hard, just basically everything crashing. A lot of stress is being shown in the financial system. The two things that are up, though, gold is up very strong, and crypto is up strong. Now, I'm not a fan of crypto, but I do like Bitcoin. Bitcoin up 3% today. And this is simply when you print unlimited money, when you have money printer go burr, this money is going to find its way into Bitcoin. And it's going to force Bitcoin higher. Eventually, stocks will find a bottom, real estate will find a bottom, but the market action today is quite bearish. The fact that we've had this announcement and we're still not finding a bottom. Now, we may get a big rally when the stimulus plan is eventually forced through. If we do, I think it will be temporary. But either way, there's just going to be tremendous spending, tremendous money printing. If the bill coming out of Congress includes free checks for everyone, up to $10,000 for a family of 5, that money has to be printed, and it just can't come out of nowhere. So either way, we're going to have money printing, and the Fed itself says it: unlimited quantitative easing, unlimited money printing until things turn around. This is extremely bullish for crypto, especially for Bitcoin going into the halving. Now, a good way to think about the halving is, imagine if someone told you, I think I got this from Anthony Pompliano, imagine someone told you that half the gold mines in the world were going to close in May, and that gold production was going to be cut in half. Well, this is what's happening in Bitcoin. Bitcoin production and mining is going to be cut in half come, looks like May 11th. This is a great dashboard here from Clark Moody. It gives you the Bitcoin price, the number of sats per dollar, etc. It also gives you the stock to flow price. This is where Bitcoin should be trading. According to the model that I've talked about in other videos, should be trading at 7,838. That would be fair value right now. This is going to go way up in May, this fair value. But even now, we're trading at a discount to the stock to flow model. So very bullish for Bitcoin. If you want to see what I'm buying in terms of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, I offer a course where I do updates here on what I've been buying. I just did a new update today, March 23rd. In terms of what I'm doing with Bitcoin. So if that's something that interests you, you can join for 30 days. Just click the link in the description notes below, and that will also give you access to all my courses for 30 days. Learn to trade stocks like a pro, swing trading with options, bear market trading strategies is a great one for this environment. If you're stuck at home, it's a good time to be watching videos, educating yourself. I'm spending a lot of time on YouTube learning about stuff I never knew before. So it's make sure you're learning something during this time. If you have a lot of free time, don't just be binging on Netflix. It's really, the real wealth is made in these bear markets. There's a massive flow of wealth from people who panic to people who don't panic, who know what they're doing. So if you don't have the money for this now, just keep watching my YouTube channel. I want to put out a lot of free content for people who can't afford this. But if you've got $125 a month, this is a great way to basically spend hours watching my courses. And there's basically you go here, you click Get It Now, and I've got a coupon code that you guys can use. I understand money is tight right now. So if you go to coupon code and type in YT99 and then click Update, instead of being $125 for 30 days access, it'll be just $99 for 30 days access. You can watch all the courses. You can especially review what I'm doing with Bitcoin and other cryptos in these various investment updates, and see, I've got a great video here, for example, after you buy your Bitcoin, how to move it to a hardware wallet. Really useful stuff like this. So if that's something that interests you, I encourage you to use the coupon code YT99. I'll put a link in the description notes below. Please let me know your thoughts on these markets, what you're seeing on the ground in terms of the virus, and hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there. Hit the subscribe button, the like button if you haven't done so already, and be sure to ask a question and leave a comment in the comment section below. Stay well, and I'll talk to you in the next video.